Hello and welcome to Strasbourg, France. Here for the FIBA Women's EuroBasket Game Day 3 Group C action, Bosnia against Slovenia. Bosnia, the Cinderella team of this tournament so far, in my opinion. Slovenia, great first day win. Tough time 2 days ago, but can they pull off what might be considered an upset here in Strasbourg on game day 3 of the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. There you see today's Group C action, Bosnia and Herzegovina against Slovenia, and then Turkey are gonna take on Belgium. Group C, so far Bosnia 2-0, Belgium 1-1, Slovenia 1 win, and Turkey still looking for their first win of the tournament. First up, we're gonna have Slovenia. Shona Thorburn bringing you today's action alongside former Czech international Tereza Bradlebud. Tereza, talk a little bit about this Slovenia team.
Yeah, Slovenia, it's their third consecutive time being at the Women's EuroBasket. We've seen them play a tough game in the second day of the championship against Belgium when they have lost by 35 points. And that's the momentum, but I have to mention Eva Lisec, top player for Slovenia. Nika Baric, now we've seen her getting on the court, and Teja Oblak, really strong backcourt of this team. And you know what, Shante Evans, we've seen her playing great defense in the first game against Turkey, so it will be interesting to see these matchups today against Bosnia.
And now up, we have Bosnia and Herzegovina. Like I mentioned, that Cinderella team, a big upset win over Belgium on game day 1, 70-55. They pulled off the win against Turkey, 64-54. They have been playing great team basketball, everyone contributing when needed. Milica Djura, number 4, she's done a great job of leading this team, being there when they need it. Let's not forget Babic, who's having a great tournament so far. Great to see Marica Gajic back in action after having some injuries during the women's professional season. Matea Tabic, and that woman right there, Jonquel Jones, has just had an amazing tournament so far. We're gonna take a quick pause for the national anthem. First up is Slovenia.
L'hymne national de la Slovénie.
First, the national anthem of Slovenia.
And now for the national anthem of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
And now the national anthem of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Three important people for today's game. Gedvilas from Lithuania, Sharapa from Belarus, alongside Manist from Estonia.
The FIBA Commissioner, Ivan Botorva.
We're gonna see starting five now for team of Slovenia. Eva Liset, Teja Oblak, Zala Friskovec, Shante Evans and Nika Baric. Compared to the last game, Nika Baric back in starting five, except of Prezel. That's a good call from Coach Grgic. Here we see Eva Lisek. She is definitely a leader. She has played in Dynamo Kurs in the club season. Her stats so far averaging 14 points, 2 steals and 4 rebounds. Here the coach, Damir Grgic, he knows his team. You know, Eva Lisek is really such leader. And Nika Baric and Teja Oblak, we can see great things in today's game. I'm pretty sure they are one of the strongest backcourt for Slovenia.
And the starting five for Bosnia and Herzegovina. No surprise here, Milica Dura alongside Nikola Babic, Marica Gajic, Mateja Tabic, and Jean-Kel Jones. We're gonna highlight this woman, Jean-Kel Jones, number 35. 5th in points per game in this tournament at 17.5 and 1st in rebounds with 15.5. Coming off winning the FIBA Women's EuroLeague this year for Ekaterinburg. Coach Goran Loyo there, he has done a superb job with this Bosnia team the last 4 years. You call them the Cinderella team, but the way they're playing, you wouldn't know they haven't been in this tournament in over 2 decades. There you saw the Bosnian fans here in full support. Their sign reads, "No one has more heart than us." And we are seeing that from this Bosnia team.
Yeah, we have mentioned that Bosnia is a dark horse of this tournament, and so far I think they're surprising the way they play, because obviously what the sign says, I can actually justify that, because they really have a big heart on the court. And Slovenia, on the other hand, never won a EuroBasket game when their opponent scored more than 70 points or more. You know, it's quite interesting stuff, because for Bosnia, on the other side, they have never won more than 2 consecutive games, and this is an option to win the 3rd, so are they going to make the history? But as well, I think it's worth to mention that they have given up averaging 54.5 points per game. So now I think this will be something what Slovenia could look up to, and they have to score more, because at least to be this stout. But obviously we're gonna see how the game goes, and even if it's low scoring game, what's gonna matter is who's gonna win by the end.
Absolutely, Teresa. So really for Slovenia, it's about defense, trying to slow down this Bosnian team. And Bosnia, can they keep the story and the history making going? Hello and welcome to the FIBA Women's EuroBasket Group C, Game Day 3, Bosnia and Herzegovina against Slovenia. Shona Thorburn alongside Teresa Bratlabad bringing you today's action. Jones finds Diarra. Good defense there by Evans to get in front of Jones. And now Slovenia are running. Lisitz, she goes all the way. And she scores the first 2 baskets for Slovenia.
Yeah, and we've seen a great ball movement on the court, great movement generally from Slovenian offense to get Lisa that wide open penetration line.
Bosnia. Jura, she goes all the way but isn't able to finish. Gajic there for the rebound. Tavic with a 3-point shot. She's off the mark, but another offensive rebound for Bosnia.
Yeah, we have spoken at this tournament how important those offensive rebounds are because it gives you another position. Look at that trap on Marica Gajic from Lisat and Friškovec. But back to the offensive rebounding, both teams averaging double digits offensive rebounds. We see Bosnia 10 offensive rebounds per tournament so far, and Slovenia 13.5. What a numbers, and I think both teams need to really take care on both glasses.
So that foul was called on Lisets. Gajic, wide open, long 2, and it's good for Bosnia.
Always great to step into the game with shooting a long distance shot. It kind of gives you a little bit momentum.
Baric, wide open Lisets, she lets it fly, off the mark, battle for the boards, and Bosnia come up with it, and now they're running. Gajic goes all the way to the basket, and she has the first 5 points. I believe she has 4 points for Bosnia. Friškovec, her 3-pointer is good.
Yeah, for Marica Gajic, she already mentioned that she was dealing with those injuries during the club season, and it's such nice to see her improving game by game. So far, 7.5 points, grabbing 11 rebounds. So we will definitely see her good numbers in today's game as well.
Shot clock winding down. Good defense there. Nice decision by number 13, Friškovec, for Slovenia.
This happens when you have a fast break. You gotta stop the ball. You can't just back up all the way under the rim. So it gives the offensive players, you need to stop them to create.
Tavic wide open underneath. Baric is going to be called for the foul. I think she thought she had all ball. Little miscommunication there by Slovenia on defense.
Yeah, when it comes to miscommunication, you kind of wish to have it somewhere on the perimeter and not really leaving the open player, especially if that's Tavic right under the rim.
And Tavic is able to convert both of her free throw attempts. Ball game is tied early in this game. Evans, she hesitates, shot fake, little pull up, and it's good. You know, we've talked about Evans' defense. And right there, she's showing good job by Babic. She's showing her ability to score as well. I do think she's someone who you want to see get involved early on the scoring end.
Yeah, I can totally agree with that because we've seen playing really great defense against Konitra Horingsford in that first game against Turkey. But yesterday, I think she has been a bit quiet, let's say. It's hard when you're playing Belgium, especially in their best. But we would like to see Shante Evans contributing more, maybe offensively as well today, not only in defensive end.
So that foul call was on Jones. Oblak, her shot's off. Nice tip by Jones. Dura, she waits for a screen from Gajic. Wide open Babic, that's not someone you want to leave open. And she makes the defense suffer. You can't go underneath the screen on her or a handoff. type situation. And here a turnover, and Babic with another basket. And she has a quick 5 points in this game. Slovenia looking for Lisets underneath the basket. She goes baseline. Ball gets back, kicked out to Beric. Her three-point shot is off. Ball goes off of the hands of Gajic, I believe. So it's going to be Slovenia ball with a new shot clock.
We see typical Slovenian offense when you see Nika Baric-Teoblak on the court as just a brain of Slovenian team, let's say, and they really moving the ball well to find the open player. They are playing very patiently, as here we see another combination from Slovenian offense.
Oblak skip past Lisets. She thinks about it, puts the ball on the floor and turns it over. Good defense, good hands there by Gajic. Jones quiet so far in this game. Gajic is open. She lets it fly, and it's good.
Yeah, it's a second three of Marica Gajic, and as I said, she's only getting better with every game played at this championship, and it's so important for Bosnia because if they win today, they're gonna obviously go straight into quarterfinals, and they're gonna have an extra day off. And you know, to bring this performance to quarterfinals, I think that's gonna matter a lot.
So a quick timeout called by Coach Gajic and Slovenia. You know, we talked about Jones before the game. Her 17.5 points, 15.5 rebounds. She hasn't even attempted a shot yet. 5 minutes, almost 5 minutes have gone by in this first quarter. And Bosnia are up 15-9. Would you have thought they would have had this early lead without even seeing a two-point basket from Jones?
You know what? I think she has still really such strong presence under the both ends of glasses. And with the performance of Marica Gajic in today's game and Tavic being quite great passer, and here we see Nikolina Babic as well. I don't think Jonathan Jones wants to force because her teammates play an excellent game. They playing great defense, bringing them quick offenses. And we've seen a couple possessions back, she was even organizing the offense to give the ball the ones who are actually at the moment scoring. So I think we're gonna see her time still this game.
Slovenia out of the timeout. Shots off, but Evans there to get it. Not sure. I think we have a little confusion with the shot clock. I'm not sure the ball hit the rim on that shot attempt by Prezel for Slovenia. So here you see the referees, they're discussing it. Of course, they have the advantage of checking, there you go. So they're gonna go ahead and check the video to make sure that they get the correct call.
Okay, we want to see malfunction of the shot clock. Okay. Okay, 5:06. 6:17. Okay, show me big picture. 4:53, so mean 7 seconds on a shot clock. Okay, ball doesn't touch the rim. Okay, didn't touch the rim. So we have 11 and 53, so minus 4 seconds. So 7 seconds on a shot clock. Yeah, agree. Okay, let's go.
So there you go. We have the instant replay and the explanation by the referees. The ball did not hit the rim.
We need 7 seconds on a shot clock.
Slovenia will have 7 seconds to get a shot off. And a almost turnover by Slovenia, so now they have 4 seconds left. Ball almost at half court. Evans, she decides to take it on Jones. Her shot was off, good defense there by Jones, and now Bosnia are running. Good deflection by the Slovenian defender. So I think Prezel there from Slovenia was told that she can't have her arms over the line, the sideline out of bounds. So she's been given a warning. Tavic's pass is off, but Gajic comes up with it. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Tavic, long three-point shot attempt, and it's way off. But Slovenia are not able to come up with the rebound. Yeah. So ball didn't touch the rim for Bosnia, and neither Slovenia or Bosnia have possession, so shot clock is actually at 0.5. Quick shot. I think they're saying she would have had if that had gone in, it might have counted.
Yeah, absolutely. But I have to mention there has been 2 possessions for each team, and both has been forced into the shot clock violation. What a great defenses from both teams so far to do so.
Well, you talked about that, how Slovenia, they struggle to win if they allow 70+ points in a game. So obviously defense has to be a big concentration for them. Lisic from a great pass from Oblak. And that's how you run the pick and roll, people.
And I think it's pretty smart play from Thea Oblak again, because she has lifted Junkan Joes out of that paint, and Lisa had that space to play there for those easy 2.
I think this is going to be a foul on Lisets, and that's going to be her second. So how concerning is that if you're a Slovenian fan?
I think it's still only 2 personal fouls, and Eva Lisets is such experienced player. She has been here since that 2017 edition, so I wouldn't really worry yet.
3-point shots by Delic, and it's good. What great ball movement from Bosnia. Oblak skip pass to a wide open Friskovic, and she is able to counter.
What a vision from Thea Oblak to see that double coming to her and opening up, skipping the pass all the way on the other side, opening Friskovic. Great vision from Thea Oblak.
Yeah, Thea Oblak, I mean, her career, her years with USK Praha and EuroLeague Women, she's one of the best point guards in the game right now.
Yeah, I think definitely one of them with the highest basketball IQ.
Evans to Lisets. Great ball movement and speed by Slovenia. So now, Coach Goran Loyo of Bosnia says, my turn for a timeout.
Yeah, and back to Thea Oblak. She has been a bit struggling that second day of this championship. She was dealing with the personal fouls. Obviously playing one of the favorites, Belgium, in their best is not the easiest task, but today she's back, and we can see her quite characteristic game when she's really reading the floor and opening up her teammates and making them better and sooner in the game. Here is see some statistics. Assists 7, Bosnia, Slovenia 6, really sharing great ball, because if you imagine we're still in the first quarter, that's quite high numbers for both teams, and you know, quite even teams. Great defensively, great offensively, and I think really, as you said, I think the effort on the glass is gonna be one of the decisive points, because both teams are pretty good grabbing the offensive rebounds, which would get another option for both teams to score. Here we see that great 3 of Friškovec. Such important to hit the long distance shots as well, because now straight away you see Liškovec taking those 2 easy under the basket, because once you're hitting long, the defense has to react and come a little bit closer to you. That creates a space behind them to attack it, which we've seen from Slovenia, and they're really playing smart game.
Gajic. She is surrounded by Slovenian defenders, but she somehow keeps her composure, and she already has 10 points in this game. Tough pass, nice catch. Prezel, she goes to her pull-up, and it's good. Oblak picking up full court. Slovenia falling back into a 3-2 type of defense here. Jones wide open underneath, and she's not going to miss when she is that close to the basket.
Yeah, that has been a misunderstanding. Who's going to pick that player who cuts in the middle behind the first line of the zone defense? Obviously, you don't want a Junkin Jones to do that. It's way too easy.
Oblak. Ball inside to Evans. She powers her way to the basket. Her shot's off. Jones comes down with a rebound. She's going to set up the offense. Nope. She's going to shoot it. Her shot was well off.
There has been a misunderstanding now between Thea Oblak and Shante Evans being in the same spot. So let's stretch the floor.
So a foul there on Angela Delic from Bosnia. Yeah, it's a good, I think that's a good foul.
Yeah, I think that's a good foul, definitely, to stop Thea Oblak, but I don't think it has been the best move, because she has been the defensive player on the strong side. So if she didn't foul Thea Oblak, obviously Thea Oblak had a wide open teammate in the corner to pass, because there was no one else to help her. So good job stopping, but learn out of that kind of action, not to give any open more shots from threes for Slovenia.
So Baric checking back into the game and giving Oblak a little bit of a breather, along with Gorshik. Wide open shots from the out of bounds by Jakovina from Slovenia. And Slovenia back into that zone again. Open shot for Delic. Her shot's off. Good defensive rebound. Baric trying to get something going.
Yeah, there has been mismatch now for Gorshik.
Gorshik. She found an open Jakovina, but Jakovina was off.
Look at that.
But Krusha is able to convert.
That's a 3 threes for Slovenia out of 50% shooting.
10 seconds left in this quarter. Jones takes her time, nowhere to go though. And I believe a foul is going to be called on Jakovina. Yes.
Here we see 2 players straight away on Junkin Jones in that zone. I think they have learned from that mistake previously when they let her cut all the way down.
6 seconds left in this quarter. Gorshik not backing down to Jones. Jones has it. She drives, and an and one.
What a great action from Duncan Jones, knowing the time clock and stuff we're ticking. But Prezel has been there for help a little bit too late. I think if she would have been there like a second before that, it would be way harder for Duncan Jones to score that layup.
And she's able to convert her three-point play. And Baric is just going to hold it. So, after the first quarter, do we have a game for you? Bosnia 25, Slovenia 23.
Here are some numbers. 62 for Bosnia for field, 58 of Slovenian. 3 points, both sides, very high percentage. And you know what, it's exciting to see it because obviously it opens up the floor a little bit. It makes the defense react to it. And more players get chance to attack that middle of the court.
Yeah, I think a big statistic for me, Teresa, is the three-point shooting. 3 of 6, 50% for Slovenia, and 4 of 9, which is a great percentage as well, for Bosnia. So, you know, we saw it after game day 2. Teams looked a little bit more tired. I mean, they had to play 2 games in a row. It was an off day yesterday here at the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. And for me right now, you can tell they have had that opportunity, a good amount of time to recover, and both teams coming out, shooting the ball well, playing with speed, and just being aggressive. And so far, this is a great and enjoyable basketball game.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you look at the board as well, whoever stepped on the court has contributed. So that's, I think, what every coach wishes for, because it's really important that either if it's a bench player or the first starting 5 players, you know, if they're able to contribute, that's going to keep the tempo high. And no matter if you're going to switch the players on the court here, Maritza Gajic, 10 points, 3 rebounds, playing an excellent game so far in this first quarter. She has played all 10 minutes, but what an exciting 3 quarters ahead of us to see. Again, this high-tempo basketball with great defensive possessions.
Yeah, Maritza Gajic averaging 7.5 turnovers, 11 rebounds a game in her first 2 games, and already today, after 10 minutes, she has 10 rebounds. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds. So what a great job by her early for Bosnia. Second half action here underway. Second quarter action. Group C, Slovenia with the ball. Brazil, she doesn't hesitate, but her shot's off. Sorry, Krushel, I believe that was. Jones looks inside to Gajic. Her high-low pass was a little off the mark.
That's been great help from Groschel, actually, to fill that space for that lob pass of Duncan Jones. So Gajic didn't get much space to catch it. Yeah, we see Gambetta playing quite tough defense on Nika Baric to try to slow down her offensively and to not let her create as easily. Now she's put her hands on the back of Baric, so personal foul for Gambetta.
Slovenia, tough pass.
It's quite interesting fact that Slovenia has started without Eva Lisek and Shante Evans this quarter, and it just says that Coach Grgic might try to save some minutes for them, or trusting the players who has finished the first quarter, because they haven't played bad at all.
If Bosnia win today, like you mentioned, they will finish first in Group C. Who would have thought that would have happened? So with a win today, though, they do, like you said, give themselves another day of recovery and preparation. If Turkey lose to Belgium, that game coming up here at 3 o'clock, right after this one, then Slovenia will advance to the qualification games for the quarterfinals. So Baric, her shot's off. So this game still has a lot of meaning.
Yeah, this is such a shame because Jonghyun Cho hasn't seen a big mismatch when Marisa Kais was posting up Nika Baric. And I think you gotta punish this. Even though she has drawn the foul, I think 2 easy points would be a bit better, let's say.
Gorshik trying to guard Jones. Help side's coming. Good defense and recovery there by Slovenia. Shot clock's at 6. Jones, she's gonna drive. Babic ends up with it. And her shot's off, but guess who's there for the offensive rebound? It's Gajic, and she's fouled. So that's gonna be her 3rd offensive rebound in this first half.
Yeah, it comes to what we were saying, how important the effort on the glass gonna be in today's game, pardon. It's 4 offensive rebounds for the whole team of Bosnia, and it gives them another possibility to score from a new possession.
Joan Betta, her 3-point shot is off.
Hasn't been bad offense, let's say, because Delic has had a double right under the rim, so great kick out.
No, and the way both these teams are shooting threes, if you have an open 3-point shot, it's not a bad look right now. Speaking of that, what a shot by Teja Gorshik. And she has 3 points.
Yeah, she has played in Germany, top division for Hanover last club season, so experience is definitely spread it across her whole bench of Slovenia.
And that's a turnover. I believe it was Babic had the ball out of bounds. Good job defensively by Slovenia, and Babic stepped on the line. You'll see it here. So yeah, she's on the line. That's a turnover, and Slovenia with the ball. Baric skip passes to an open
Look at
Brazil, and another 3-pointer for Slovenia.
And another great read of the floor from Nika Baric. So either if it's Teja or Black, Nika Baric on the court, such strong presence from this combo of backcourt of Slovenia.
Yeah, and you know, you talk about the Slovenia team. They do have a few players with some big-time FIBA EuroLeague competition experience, and one of those is this woman right here, Baric. She goes all the way, and it's an and 1! Great job there by Slovenia. Putting pressure on the defensive end, and then Baric going hard to the basket, and she's able to finish. And that foul is going to go against Delic, and that's going to be her 2nd.
Yeah, Nika Baric, multiple EuroLeague women champion and a leader for her country. Last season played in the Turkish top division for Elazığ, Kazal Adare. And you know, when they debuted on 2017 Women's EuroBasket, they have been considered as quite an unexperienced team, but how far they have came in here. Each one of the players stayed in the top divisions in their club level seasons, and I think it's paying off on this year's Women's EuroBasket. 5 turnovers for Bosnia, 3 for Slovenia, even steals 2. You know what, I think both teams really gotta protect the ball, because both teams are such strong in the transition offense that they would have punished any unforced error on either side. So Really, I think Slovenia is now showing a little bit more experience, let's say, brought from the club level than the Bosnia, because Slovenia is playing very patiently offensively, reading the floor, opening up the right players. But as you mentioned, with the shooting of 55% from threes and 57 from twos, you know, it's so much easier to play because you're not giving defense any easy job who they should guard or what system defensively they should choose. Should they go to zone defense? But if the team shoots so well from threes, I'm not sure. But obviously, I think Coach Loyo could have tried maybe just to change the rhythm a little bit.
Baric not able to take advantage of that three-point play. She misses her free throw attempt. And now Bosnia are going to set up their offense. Diora. Gajic whirls to the basket, and I believe that foul is going to be on Gorshik, which would be her third if it's on her, and it is on her. And you know, you said this, that Lisic still isn't on, so I think we've seen it. Gorshik, she did a great job defensively against Jones. She hit that big three for them. And the advantage of that is Slovenia were playing well when she was on the court, so you can rest Evans, Shante Evans, Ava Lisic. Now, obviously, she has to come out 3 fouls, but she had a great few minutes there for Slovenia.
I agree with that, and it's such a positive thing for Coach Grgic to know that he can rely on his bench players to keep up the tempo and rhythm so high. Even Slovenia's leading by 6 points so far, so it didn't go down at all.
Jones with a tough shot. Her shot's off. She has 5 points in this game so far.
But what we have to mention, she only has 2 rebounds so far in this game, and that's great defense from Slovenia, considering that she's averaging 15 plus.
Oh, and her three-point shot is good. And this Slovenian team are just putting on a three-point shooting clinic. Tavic. Really tough shot. Good defense. Slovenia running. Krusha, she hands it off to Prizel, and an easy 2 points for Slovenia. And now Slovenia on top by 11, 36-25.
You know what? Bosnia hasn't scored in this quarter yet. It's a 13-0 run for Slovenian team. 5 minutes into the second quarter.
Babic. Her shot's off. So Slovenia doing a go, and they're running again, and that's going to be the 10th fast break point for Slovenia. And Coach Goran Loyo says, hold on, I want to talk about this. So I think that's Damir Grgic from Slovenia is saying, I'm not sure Bosnia has another timeout. So yeah, Bosnia, so you're given 5 timeouts per game. 2 you can use in the first half, and 3 for the second half. If you go into overtime, you get an extra timeout. You can't carry over your timeout. So if you don't use your first 2 timeouts in the first half, you lose them. And I think Bosnia have already called 2 timeouts in this first half. I believe Coach Loyo wanted to call another one, but he's unable to.
Yeah, how important that would be if Coach Loyo has another timeout, because obviously that run 15-0 for Slovenia, and it's second half. Really good, but you have an answer. You have a Marica Gajic on the court, and she actually hit another 3.
Oh, what a pass from Oblak to Lisic. Again, a great example. Oh, and here Oblak comes up with the steal. She's gonna slow it down. And so far this quarter, this first 5 minutes has been all about Slovenia. Prizel, She finds Lisitz open for three. Her shot's off. Jones comes up with a rebound.
The recovery defensively from Slovenia to stop that break.
Babic with a good, strong drive, and she's able to draw a foul. So Slovenia already with over 5 fouls. So that's something, if you're Bosnia, I think you need to really try and take advantage of and be aggressive, because offense has been a little slow so far in this second quarter, right? So when that's happening, try and get to the free throw line, especially because Slovenia are in the bonus. Bosnia will be in the bonus and shooting every time a foul is called now.
We've seen Eva Lisek, 13 points, shooting 100% from the field, 30% from threes, grabbing 1 rebound.
You know, we saw her celebrate her birthday, Eva Lisitz, after the first game. And what a great birthday present that is. And maybe she says, I want to continue my birthday week. And so far, she has come out and has done a great job for Slovenia. Like you said, 13 points already in this game. And she got to rest a little bit.
What an important minutes, because she stepped back on the court and she's quite fresh.
Yep.
She's quite effective offensively and defensively. And just you mentioned her birthday. She has turned 26 years for people who's listening. So obviously she is becoming more experienced, one of the most experienced players at the moment for Slovenian team. Those debuting 2017 FIBA Women's EuroBasket, she has been quite new.
Full court press here by Slovenia. And Bosnia are struggling, and that's another turnover after the pressure put on by Slovenia. So great job.
Excellent slowing down offense of Bosnia to force them into that violation.
Evans is going to get called for a travel.
I was just about to mention how important and good cooperation between 2 players or 3 players of Slovenia we just seen. It's, you know, when the post player doesn't have anything coming out of the posting up, she kicks the ball and reposition. And she can cut that distance between her and the rim, where obviously the post players are a bit stronger. So unfortunately, this case, Shante Evans has traveled. But again, it tells you a lot about the quite high level of the basketball of Slovenian players.
So that's going to be a foul on, I believe, Oblak, and Bosnia get to go to the line to shoot.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't think, yeah, obviously considering that Bosnia goes to the line, but Slovenia is playing really aggressive defense, and this second quarter, really, it has been paying off them having that run 18-5 so far. So Teja Oblak just tried to cap that aggressive defense on, but obviously you don't want to put the hands on the players to send them on this foul line.
Exactly. Fortunately, Tavic not able to convert. Oblak, that was going to be her first foul. Strong take, but it's blocked by Jones. Matea Tavic for 3, her shot's off. And a foul now on Tavic, and that'll be her first. misses. Evans there for the rebound. Oblak, wide open three, and it's good.
And that's a 7 threes for Slovenia so far in this game. And we only know almost half of the second quarter, 3 minutes to go.
Foul on Evans, and again, an opportunity at the free throw line for Bosnia. Jebo. With an opportunity to cut into the Slovenian lead. Now we have a timeout called by Coach Grigic. He wants to talk it over these last 3 minutes. Slovenia leading by 11, 44-33 over Bosnia with 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Hey, listen, try now a few times. Try now a few times to play two. Why two? They are in bonus. They are in bonus. Be smart, okay? Just watch out the screen. Don't do offensive foul, okay? Hey,
again, we see some numbers. 11 assists for Bosnia, 15 for Slovenia. 7 turnovers Bosnia, 4 Slovenia. What do you think, Shona? 15 assists within the first half, so 3 minutes to go. What a number again. We've seen day 2 of this championship playing Belgium against Slovenia, and there has been a record setting by 35 assists by a team of Belgium, and paradoxically against Slovenia. I'm sure you're gonna talk about that number a little bit later, but Slovenia 15 assists first half. Are they about to try to break that record of Belgium team in assists?
You know, 15 assists already in the first half. That's what a lot of teams average in a game, but also the 11 assists by Bosnia is a great number for a first half as well. So both these teams doing a good job of creating and sharing the ball. Oblak, her three is off. Jones there with the rebound, and she's gonna start the break for Bosnia. Tavic with an unforced turnover, a little bit of miscommunication there.
I don't really think there has been many space to play, because obviously Nika Boric played great defense on Tavic, and she has picked up her dribble right under the perimeter line, and she tried to pass on a meter to her teammate. And you know what, you gotta stretch the floor a little bit to and allow defensive player to cover it so easy.
Baric is fouled by Giombetta, who just checked in for Tavic. Shooting foul, it's gonna be Giombetta's second foul. Both teams in bonus now.
Yeah, we spoke about those assists. Nika Boric already on 6 in this game, so what a great read, let's say, opening up her teammates, attaching the defenders, using the mistakes of defense of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
She's not able to convert though, but Slovenia comes up with the offensive rebound. Oh, nice little move by Baric, and even she's kind of surprised. Not surprised, but excited, I guess.
Yeah, it was an ankle-breaking move, crossover from Nika Boric, and quite close to the rim.
And that's going to be another turnover on Bosnia. Good defense and good pressure. There you see Oblak. She was just able to get a hand on it. And it's going to be a backcourt violation. And now Slovenia with a chance to widen this lead. Oblak off. Evans there for the offensive rebound. Her shot's off. And Jones comes up with a defensive rebound.
I was just about to say that Jonathan Jones looks a little bit tired to me, and before this game she was averaging 37 minutes. Oh, that's a great penetration from Babic, Nikolina Babic. Again, the team of Bosnia needs her to contribute offensively. That's a good response, right?
That's
you
a great
receive.
response.
And you go quickly to overplay the defense, try to finish before Bosnia is set it up defensively and hit that three.
Gajic. Joinbeta is looking for someone. Ball ends up in Jones's hand. Jones lets it go. Her shot's off. Slovenia running. Friskovic wide open for another fast break point by Slovenia. And you know, we talked about this in game day 2, where Slovenia just were not playing at the pace that they like to play at. And today they have come out and done a much better job. They're a very good running team. It's how they score, it's how they want to score. Gajic with the offensive rebound. Her putback is not good, but she's going to the free throw line. And don't you agree, like, this is the kind of Slovenian basketball we've become accustomed to since 2017 FIBA Women's EuroBasket. We saw it in game day 1 for Slovenia with their win over Turkey, 72-47. They struggled against Belgium, and they didn't play at the pace they normally play at, in my opinion, against Belgium. They lost 92-57, and now they're up on Bosnia, who are in first in this group so far, and doing exactly what they want to do. Here you see Barrett. She's going to wind the clock down. There's about a 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Barrett, she finds a wide open Oblak, and you cannot leave Oblak open. Nope. Another three-pointer. And what a first half by Slovenia, folks. After 20 minutes, Slovenia, 54 points to 37 for Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Yeah, we're gonna see the number soon, but 54 points for Slovenia. That's exactly the number of the points what Bosnia allowed opponents in this tournament so far, 54 points during the whole games, and that's why they have ended up with 2 wins in the preliminary group. Here we see the confirmation. Slovenia shooting 60% from threes, hitting already 9 out of 15. What a number, 54% for 2, Slovenia. And I will repeat it again, 60% from threes. Here we see some top scorers. Gajic 15 on the side of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Friškovec 13, Lisec 13 for Slovenia. You know what, I think Slovenia they just jump into this game with an absolutely excellent defense. You know, we've seen Shante Evans playing great defense on Hollingsworth in the first game against Turkey, and I think she does a great defense again, not letting Jonathan Jones to grab the rebounds she is used to. She only is on 5 in this game and on 0 offensive rebound. I don't know if Jonathan Jones is a bit tired, averaging 37 minutes playing per game, but I don't see any willingness to go on that board and try to grab those offensive rebounds for her team to give them a chance to create another possession. So it is quite important, but 10 turnovers for Bosnia is definitely one number Coach Goyo will mention in the locker room talk as well, especially when Slovenia is punishing the way they do within the first half. So I think Slovenia does a great job stopping transition offense of Bosnia. So they have to really work hard for every offense, and that's why they only scored 37 points. But by the end, it's not bad, 37 per 1 half. But receiving 54, something has to change defensively on the Bosnian side.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we're checking out some highlights from the first half. Lots of highlights to be shown, that's for sure. See Baric with one of her M1 plays. Lisitz, you're gonna see Oblak, I'm sure. Really, everyone has contributed to this Slovenian team. 9 people have already scored for Slovenia. That is absolutely incredible in a first half. And the only 2 people who haven't scored haven't played. So what a half we have already.
And also now we see Thea Oblak hitting some points, but what is definitely worth to mention is the 18 assists of Team of Slovenia. In one half, 18 assists, that basically gives you 36 points made. So what a number. I'm really looking forward to see the second half if they can increase the number massively or at least the same way.
And a couple highlights from game 2 action for you guys. Difficult pass, look at this offense, and Delaire. This is the kind of basketball we've become accustomed to watching from Belgium over the past few years.
Driving in, and Romanova gets swatted out of bounds by Vermayinka.
Great timing for Vermayinka there.
She will be thinking twice before she drives in there against Vermayinka.
Duche pushing it. She finds Joannes. Joannes goes baseline, little step back. I'm not really sure what more Borakova could have done defensively. All right.
It is a massive task. It's a mountain. Hildebrandt swatted out of bounds by Indoor.
Upstairs, another top play, please. Block City, get out of here.
Well, start of the second quarter here in Strasbourg, France. Belgium taking on Slovenia. What a big time block by Linskens. Look at that. Oh, that was how far can I hit the ball away.
Violence verbale, physique ou sexuelle. Harcèlement, vice usage, discrimination.
Notre responsabilité à tous.
Sportif, dirigeant,
Éducateur,
les encourager à parler et les accompagner.
Yeah, we could see the confirmation of the statistics for Eva Lisek so far on 13 points, shooting 100% from the field, 5-5, and 33 from the arc, 2 rebounds, and again, what's important is that she has got some valuable minutes to rest on the bench. She only played almost 12 minutes during the first half out of 20 minutes. And what a great call from coach Damir Grgic to save his player, to save the minutes for the second half or for tomorrow's game. On the other hand, we see Marica Gajic, 15 points, shooting 100% from the field, 2-2, and 100% from 3. I must ask, why Bosnia doesn't give Marica Gajic more balls when she is 100% in today's game against Slovenia. Shooting 100% and only having 2 attempts from the field and 3 from the threes. So I think that's something for the small players, let's say, of Bosnia to think about. And I think once you have a player like that, you gotta feed them with the balls. You gotta feed them with the balls and give them more attempts to score, because 37 points for Bosnia, 54 for Slovenia.
Baric, back in 2019 at the FIBA Women's EuroBasket against Turkey, had 12 assists. Do you think she's going to be able to break her record?
You had a great run right after the first quarter, like 15-0 or something. It has to do with your shot selection and 9 for 15 three-pointers. I suppose you're quite satisfied about what happened.
Yeah, of course. I'm satisfied with the first half. Maybe from the beginning we didn't start aggressive like we said, but then in the second quarter we were good in defense. They scored only 12 points, and we will try to do in the same in the second half.
Yeah, that's the plan, to keep it up the same way.
Keep it up the same way. This is it.
Thank you. Have a good one.
So there we heard from the Slovenian coach, Damir Grgic. Not a lot he can say other than, well, let's just keep it up, because everything seems to be going our way right now. 54 points after 20 minutes. You can't really complain. Friskovic, 13 points. Evans, 6 rebounds. Baric, 8 assists. And like I said, she had those 12 assists back at the last EuroBasket.
And you know what, Shona, I think she is quite capable today in this game to break that personal record of 12 assists in today's game against Bosnia and Herzegovina. 8 within the first half. What an incredible number to give in your teammates another 16 points. Besides her personally having 4, grabbing 3 rebounds. On the other hand, we have to say, Thea Oblak as well has 5 assists. So I think Coach Grgic, it's not a surprise that these combo duo of Thea Oblak and Nika Boric is actually delivering these balls to their teammates, because I think both of them having such high basketball IQ and such high level of a reading of the floor. And you know what, I think 2 days ago against the Belgium, they have had a tough job, obviously. But I think they came back today and showing their real character and their real skills.
So there we heard it. Coach Loyo basically just saying It's all about the rhythm defensively. Gajic, 15 points and 6 rebounds already. She's had a great first half. She's gonna need to be able to continue that kind of scoring if this Bosnia team wants to come back. But like Coach Loyo said, it's really all about the defense, right, Teresa?
Yeah, absolutely. Letting Slovenia score 9 threes, as Coach Loyo has mentioned, is way too much. So I expect the Bosnia and Herzegovina to a little bit put more aggressive defense, obviously. Rather risk a little bit of open space in a front court than letting them shoot. Because with this percentage of shooting of Slovenia at the moment, 60%, if, you know, they're going to carry on like this, they are quite unstoppable. So I think definitely that's a good point from Coach Loyo. And we've said that the fans have been assigned, Bosnians fans, that no one has a bigger heart than us. And I think Bosnia needs to bring that heart into the third quarter and a little bit step up defensively. Nikola Babic, points 9, shooting only 38%, 2 assists. You know what, she has been so far shooting really high percentage, 85 from 3, 71 from 2. So this is not the percentage we used to on her, but I think it has been caused by a great defense of Slovenia, because everyone does the scouting. Both teams had a day off yesterday, so they had time to analyze and watch some film and talk about the game plan for today's game. And I think Coach Grgic from Slovenia has done an amazing job to motivate his players and go into this game and play this excellent defense, which definitely brought them this offense. They have run a couple of nice breaks, and you know, if you have this percentage and you're able to play in and out, it's really hard for defense to cover it.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, Teresa. It started on the defensive end, and it just gave them a lot of fast break opportunities, open shots on the offensive end. A little update from Group B action going on in Valencia, Spain. Montenegro are trailing Serbia 39-45 at the start of the third quarter.
Okay. And rotation, second offense. I want one. We know one. Good back screen. Go hard. Pass the ball. Back screen. Move the ball in offense.
Welcome back to the second half of the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. Bosnia and Herzegovina taking on Slovenia. Slovenia up big right now, 54-37 over Bosnia. And that three-point shot attempt is off, but Gajic there with another offensive rebound for Bosnia. She now has 5 offensive rebounds to go along with 15 points, 7 rebounds overall. Diora. It's going to take Lisic. Babic with the ball. Shot clock winding down. Jones puts it up. Her shot's off. Slovenia running. Passes up to Lisic. Tough pass. And she's not able to control it. So ball goes out of bounds. You know, I take that pass from Oblak.
Absolutely. I think, you know, what Lisa should have a little bit changed, maybe the way she has run the fast break, because she runs through the middle, and it's really hard to catch these long passes. I think it has been excellent pass from the All Black, but hopefully next time Lisa's going to run a little bit more to the side.
So Diora, Jones, Gajic, Babic, and oh, nice job there. And pass from Diora. along with Tadic on the court for Bosnia, same starting five, who started the game. Baric, Lisets, Evans, along with Oblak and Friskovic. Three-point shot, sorry, it's a long two by Lisets.
And I know this wasn't really fast break, but I think Eva Lisets heard me that she needs to go a little bit to the side, opening up herself, because she had quite wide open space to go to the rim.
Nice pass from Tadic inside to Gajic, and Gajic is fouled, so she's going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask you, Shona, now. Obviously, Jonathan Jones, right? We've been talking about her a lot. She, with her rebounding, is basically, she grabbed 15 rebounds in her first two appearances with Bosnia and Herzegovina in women's EuroBasket. No player has made 15+ rebounds in more consecutive games in the competition since 1995. How many touches did she get this beginning of the second half?
Yeah,
so
not one.
It's not just about her grabbing the rebounds, but she needs to get touches.
Yeah.
You know, Marica Gajic, excellent talent for Bosnia, and she's been really showing today's game, but I'm missing Jonathan Jones in there.
Yeah, I agree with you. You know, we're talking about her rebounds. I think Evans is doing a good job on her, boxing out, making things difficult, but she has been averaging 17.5 points a game in this tournament. It's 5th out of all the players. So you got to get her touches, you got to get her good touches, but give credit to the Slovenian defense. Tadic, inside to Jones, they hurt us. There you go, 2 points for Jones, nice pass from Tadic.
And you know what, I think Bosnia needs to play some pick and rolls with her, so they get Evans off her back, because Evans does an incredible job on her so far.
Oblak for three, and she is staying hot.
She's keeping the momentum from Slovenia from threes. It's a 10th three-point shots made in this game for Slovenia.
So 30 points from the three-point line. It's almost half their points, Teresa.
Yeah, that's very hard to play defense. You gotta step up to the players.
Gajic, good defense by Lisets. And now Baric is pushing it. She's gonna be fouled by Tadic. I think the refs might discuss if they think it's an unsportsmanlike or a play on the ball.
Mika Baric, 9 assists in today's game against Bosnia and Herzegovina. 3 rebounds, 4 points. But you know, having 9 assists, that's basically it's 18 points plus her 4. Not bad contribution from this backcourt guard of Slovenia.
So they're going to review
we want
this.
To say personal or unsportsmanlike foul. Please show normal speed. Okay, back one more time, please. Okay, back. I will say when stop, stop, stop. Step by step, frame by frame, please. And she grab defender hands. What is your opinion? Once again.
I don't think it's an unsportsmanlike, because right here, yeah, at the end of the play and at the end of the movement, it looks...
She's in defensive stand.
But the beginning, the first foul right here, she's playing on the ball.
Yep.
She's clearing the hand of defensive player. Yes, for me, you know, the offensive player catch the hand of defender so to create a bigger contact. Normal basketball play? Yes.
I think that could have been that 1 second she kept that hand on Baric longer than necessarily.
Yes.
So the refs have made their decision, and they're going with a personal foul.
Yeah, we see Tavic being in defensive stance and still trying to reach the ball even the last second. So, call possession for Slovenia.
Baric finds Lisets. Lisets, her shot's off, but she follows her own rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball situation, ball towards Slovenia.
That's a great effort from Lisets to go for it, and we could see now in this replay that Marta Gajic didn't even care about boxing Lisets out, and that's why she has been able to go all the way down to actually fight for this ball.
Friskovic, she's had a good half for the Slovenian team. And a foul is going to be called on Tavic, I believe, and that's going to be her third personal foul. Team's second foul. So Tavic with 2 quick fouls here in this third quarter.
And you know what?
Barrage drives, tough layup. Liset's there for the offensive rebound, and she's able to kick it out to Oblak. Friskovic to Oblak to Evans.
Oh, what a great play
what
from Slovenia.
Ball movement. Good job from Oblak to Evans, and an easy 2 points.
That was from Burks, let's say, pick and roll, using the third player lifting, and Evans wide open under the rim.
Babic. 9 points so far in this game. Feels like a quiet 9 points, though. She had that good little run. She hit the 3 fast break layup. Diora to Gajic. Gajic drives. I believe it's going to be a shot clock violation. Easy call for the refs there. Good defensive possession by Slovenia. And again, Slovenia have not given up anything easy for Bosnia in this entire game. Baric driving baseline. She finds Evans. Slovenia taking their time. Friskovic, tough layup, her shot's off. Jones with the rebound. Jones taking Friskovic all the way to the basket, and she's looking for a foul. Good job there by Jones being aggressive.
Yeah, it's almost feeling like when Jones doesn't have Evans on her defensively, she wants to play more.
Oblak.
It's 11 points for Taya Oblak, having 6 assists in today's game. Great performance.
Again, good defense by Slovenia. Not giving anything easy. Skip pass, Babic is open. Her shot's off, and now Slovenia are running. Oblak back to Friskovic, and another fast break point. Fast break basket, excuse me, for Slovenia, and Bosnia just looks out of sorts. Look how slow they are to get the ball inbound. Now they're walking up the court. I understand slowing the rhythm, momentum down, but you still gotta, their heads are down walking up the court, Teresa.
Yeah, we've had 4 players averaging over 30 minutes. So
Steal by Evans, and Slovenia are off and running. Again, easy 2-point basket for Baric, and Slovenia are celebrating a little bit here. Timeout called by Bosnian coach Goran Lojo, and the score now has blossomed 67-44 with 4 minutes and 28 seconds left in this third quarter.
Yeah, back to your question. I think actually the Bosnian and Herzegovinian players looks a bit tired today. Yeah, I know they had a day off, but we have to know that they have in their feet quite a lot of minutes from the first 2 days of this championship. Gajic had 38 minutes, Jones had 37 minutes, Babic had 33, Tavic 30, Deura 27. And you know what? I think this aggressive defense of Slovenia doesn't help because it's really physical work to do. We see that Jonkum Jones is struggling a little bit with that physical defense of Shante Evans. She does an amazing job. We've seen now Bosnia playing some pick and roll to try Shante Evans get off the back of Jonkum Jones, but Slovenia smart way again. They're not switching. So they're keeping her on her, and they know how important it is to keep her low in numbers, rebounds, and points. So far, Jonkum Jones in this game against Slovenia had 9 points and 6 rebounds, but 0 offensive rebound. And I think that's a lot to say because Bosnia doesn't have easy second possessions, which comes out of these offensive rebounds. So, yeah, great job, Slovenia, defensively.
So Delicin now for Babic. Tavic, nowhere really to go. Gajic wide open. Diora, her three-point shot is good, and that was desperately needed for Bosnia. Baric, she's taking a breather, along with Evans. Trebets finds a cutting Koshel. And good patience, waiting for something better to open up. Good movement without the ball by Slovenia. Gajic's baseline shot is off, but Bosnia come up with rebound. Three-point shot attempt again. It's off the mark. Oblak pushing the tempo for Slovenia here. She drives, she kicks, and it's good! Another three-point basket by Slovenia, awarded to Koshel, and another assist for Oblak.
And that's 25th assist for Slovenia in today's game. Oh, 2 points, Tavic.
Good job by Tavic being aggressive, getting to the basket. But again, here we have Slovenia running. They just look like they have more energy than Bosnia.
I think they are completely in control of the rhythm of the game. They're dictating exactly what they want to play offensively and defensively. And that's a huge difference.
Oh, great pass, Tavic to Gajic, and it's good. Slovenia with a 21-point lead over Bosnia. Bosnia is first currently in Group C. Oblak. Shot fake by Kruszel. Her shot's off though, and Gajic comes up with a defensive rebound for Bosnia. Marica Gajic, she's been spectacular for Bosnia tonight.
Yeah, just to confirm numbers, 20 points for Gajic in tonight's game, 8 rebounds, so very close, 9 rebounds at the moment. So 1 rebound away from double-double for Marica Gajic.
So that foul is going to be the third foul on number 9, Prezel. Anna Maria Prezel. Liset's going out, Oblak going out. Slovenia making some substitutions, giving their starters a little bit of a well-deserved breather. Delic misses her second. Prezel, tough shot, almost gets her rebound. Gajic with another rebound, so I believe that's going to be
double-double, 10 rebounds, 20 points for Marica Gajic, number 10 of Bosnia and Herzegovina. What an individual performance, but I wish, and I'm going to repeat myself, Jonkum Jones get a little bit more in the game, but I think this second half, I think it's about the personal effort, personal heart to put in it. She looks very tired.
Tough pass, almost a turnover. Gajic ends up with it. Double team, an open Delic in the corner. Delic's three-point shot is off, but guess who's there with the offensive rebound and put back? It's Jonquel Jones. And now, a timeout, I believe, called by Slovenia. That's what you're talking about, right?
Exactly. That's her first offensive rebound in this game, and straight away 2 points. She's on 11 points in this game, 7 rebounds, but only 1 offensive one. And Bosnia and Herzegovina relies on her offensive rebounds. So, you know what? I think this is something she definitely needs to keep in her head, that carry on what she's just done.
So Coach Damir Grigic of Slovenia, he can't be too disappointed with the way his team is playing here today against Bosnia. Zala Friskovic, 15 points, 3 rebounds tonight. She's on the bench, recovering. She's 6 of 8 shooting from the field. Aggressive defense here by Bosnia. They're able to get the ball to Prezel, though. Prezel puts up a shot, her shot's off. And now Tavic sees Jones running, and Jones for an easy 2-point basket. And here, maybe we have the momentum moving a little bit for Bosnia. Tough take, and it's good for Debelic, sorry, excuse me, number 20 by Slovenia. Tavic, tough shot. I think she was trying to draw the foul, but she gets her own offensive rebound. And then the third quarter is gonna come to an end with a little bit of a run there at the end for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Able to cut into that lead, but Slovenia still up 74-58 at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, Slovenia has won this quarter 21-20. Here's some numbers to confirm. Obviously, Slovenia still keeping up the percentage from 361 compared to Bosnians 31. Bosnia shooting 56% from the field and Slovenia 54. You know what? I think that run has just shown Bosnia and Herzegovina what they need to do in the fourth quarter. They started to play a little bit more aggressive defense, obviously not to allow Slovenian players to be so comfortable to create offensively and run some breaks, because we haven't seen Bosnians to play any quick transition and score some easy basket in the whole game so far. So I think, you know, that's definitely the way Bosnians needs to step into the first quarter. Play aggressive defense, get some quick breaks, get Jonquel Jones in the game, get her some, she needs to personally step up to go for those offensive rebounds, even though Shant Evans does an amazing job. But as soon as Shant Evans is on the bench, she gotta play, or she gotta play as well if she has her on. I know it hurts, I know it's physical, but Bosnia needs her in the game on the board to get another possession when they don't shoot as good as Slovenia.
Yeah, I agree with you, Teresa. I think they need to try and take advantage when those starters of Slovenia are on the bench. Jones, 13 points, 7 rebounds tonight. She is averaging 17.5 points and 15.5 rebounds so far in this tournament. She has almost played the entire game. She had a 40-second break. So I would be surprised if she doesn't play this last quarter for Bosnia if they want to try and cut into this lead. So you see Baric back out on the court along with Shante Evans, Friskovic, Tavic. Her jump shot is short. So you want Slovenia to still kind of push the ball here, but if they don't have anything easy, maybe just use the shot clock because they are up, but you don't want to give up a turnover to a wide open layup, and a great job by Gajic. She was limping a little bit after that play, but she looks fine now. And that's going to be a foul on Tavic, and I believe that's going to be her fourth.
Yeah, I don't think that's really good moment for Bosnia because Tavic, she has been quiet the first half, but this second half, I think she has really stepped up for Bosnians. Yesterday, she had 14 points, pardon, not yesterday, 2 days ago when we played, and today she only had 7, but she seems to be getting the tempo in.
Three-point attempt by Friskovic was off. Not used to seeing that. Normally, the ball has been seeing nothing but nets from the Slovenian team, especially at the three-point line. Bosnia. Jones. No basket. It's going to be a foul before the basket on Baric.
Yeah, and we see that Jones now getting touches. She's getting those balls closer to the rim, not just relying on the long-distance shots or not being involved at all. And I think, obviously, that's really good for Bosnia, now leading 2-0 in this quarter. It's just beginning still, but we know that Bosnia has only scored 8 points for the fast breaks, but to be honest, one of their fast break was by the end of the third quarter and one in this fourth quarter. So half of the fast break points they have scored within 2 minutes now in the game. And that, I think, is the way. They have to get them back into the game, play great defense, have a steals, and then obviously run some quick break for easy 2. Slovenia has 7 turnovers, but again, 2 very recently. So they need to look after the ball, not to give that option for Bosnia to run these breaks.
So the referees here, I think they're trying to see if it is a continuation play for Jones or if it was a foul before the shot. Here you see Baric, or maybe they're seeing if it's a, unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, I think Nika Baric tried everything to stop Jonathan Jones to go. Look at those hands now. I think that's...
So if it does end up being an unsportsmanlike,
from this camera. Normal kick from this camera.
It will be 2 free throw attempts plus the ball for Bosnia.
This is a C1 because he didn't play the ball, he just grabbed the body. So for me this is an unsportsmanlike foul. C1.
Let's go with C1.
So they're going to go with an unsportsmanlike foul on Nika Baric. They're saying she didn't make a play on the ball. She just grabbed Jones. So now Jones is going to go to the free throw line for 2 attempts. Plus, Bosnia are going to get the ball back. So a possible 5-point play if they hit a 3 here.
Absolutely, and that could be actually the momentum for Bosnia and Herzegovina, because straight away it's only 14 points difference in a score, and now obviously only 13, but it could be possibly 12, and everything is open for the fourth quarter.
So Jones misses the second of her 2 free throws. John Betta passes to Gajic. Hard take, but who's there? No. Good job with the offensive rebound by Delic. It was all really started with Gajic, though. Gajic shoots from 3, and it's good! With a little kiss off the bank. Banks are open here Sunday in Strasbourg, France. She's 4 for 4 from the three-point range. And is Bosnia making a little bit of a run here? Baric to Evans. Evans puts the ball on the ground, finds Lisets. Lisets' shot is off, and ball back to Bosnia. So Oblak, starting 5 back in for Slovenia. So you know it's serious when the entire starting 5 is in. Good defensive rebound there by Lisets. And Slovenia taking their time a little bit here on offense. Baric, spectacular passing. Jones almost with a steal. Ball goes inside to Lisets, and she's able to finish.
Yeah, that was a great read from Thea Oblak, not to rush that. She saw that Jonathan Jones has run away. She tried to tip that ball and go, but Lisets ended up wide open under the rim.
So a 12-point lead for Slovenia right now with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They did lead by 25 at one point during this game. Turnover by Bosnia. Number 11, Nikolina Delic. She's gonna check out, and Nikolina Babic is gonna check back in.
Yeah, we see Thea Oblak is 1 assist away from double-double for Slovenia, having 11 points and 9 assists.
Evans to Friskovic. Lisets to Oblak. Oblak stops and pops, and it's good.
And you know what? I didn't expect anyone else to step up than the most experienced of the team of Slovenia, and it's Thea Oblak. Great defensive possession, getting the steal, drawing the foul, and then hit
Jones's three-point shot is good, and I believe that's her first three-pointer of the game. She's 1 for 3 from three-point range. She has 17 points now. Evans with the offensive rebound. Ball back out. Oblak says we're gonna slow it down a little bit. She passes in to Lisets. Lisets, little fadeaway jump shot's off, but she follows her shot. Gets the offensive rebound, can she get it out? Scramble for the ball. Bosnia running. Babic slows it down, she finds Gajic. Goes inside to Jones, and that was a good foul, in my opinion, by Eva Lisets from Slovenia.
Yeah, absolutely, because she basically didn't see her team being back, transition defense, and just to slow down this quick break of Bosnia, protecting the basket is a great small foul. We see the hustle in here, bodies on the floor, and this was a beginning of the break for Bosnia.
Friskovic is going to pick up a reaching foul for Slovenia, so that's going to be their third team foul and only her second. She's been great for them tonight, 15 points.
Great defense again.
Great defense. Oblak goes coast to coast, but Jones comes back in transition defense and says, no, no, no.
Not in my house.
Look at that hustle there by Jones. Oblak thought she was going to have a wide open basket. Ball stays with Slovenia, though, and 18 seconds on the shot clock. tough layup there by number 7, Seničar from Slovenia. I don't think that's the shot that they really were trying to get at.
Yeah, we could see Thea Oblak clapping in the middle of the court, trying to get that ball, because obviously she has felt that there's a bit time pressure on the shot clock. And she's the one definitely who should get the ball for these last seconds of the offenses, because she's able to create for her teammates, and obviously the percentage of the being successful is a little bit higher than with the player from the bench.
And now the refs are going to review this foul on Friskovic, I think, to see if it's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul, right? Let's see here. Does she make a play on the ball?
One more time, normal speed. What is that thing?
For me, no attempt to play the ball, hold at the body, unnecessary contact in the transition, set right there. Totally agree, let's go.
So, the refs have made their decision, and they're going to call an unsportsmanlike.
You know, I think we could see that she tried to play the ball first, but then obviously when she missed it, she kind of, here we will see it again. This is the hold, yeah.
After the play on the ball, right?
Yeah.
So if you're gonna foul and basically take your hands off.
Yeah, that's been great push, the ball from Gambetta. Obviously, again, trying to get some quick break for Bosnia and Herzegovina, because so far in this fourth quarter, I think that's really the way to go.
Mi moramo igrati naša napade. Naša žoga mora iti prijemo do čistega šuta, da damo koš. Ej, mi če damo 8-8 smo zmagali tekmo. Ni šans da dobimo 12-15 košov. Tu mora biti cilj. Jasno? Ajde gremo malo motion, pa gremo ih malo vrteti. Lahka motion down. Ej, Jones zdaj hoče sama igrati. Jones bo igrala sama, zdaj ti bo izkakvala, zdaj bo agresivna. Watch out. Razumem? Saj žoga mora iti.
So Coach Gregic from Slovenia calls his second timeout of this second half. I think maybe to kind of calm his team down. Double-double alert, 25 points, 10 rebounds for Marica Gajic. She has been spectacular today.
Yeah, she has been definitely a player to watch in today's game. Her absolute hustle on both ends of the floor, fighting. She's definitely displaying the sign what the fans had in that stand, saying that we have a heart like no one else. I think Marica Gajic has the heart today like no one else from Bosnians.
Absolutely, best game of the tournament for her so far. Gambetta hit both her free throws. Jones goes hard, and she finishes, and now the lead is only back up to 8. Keep in mind, they were leading by 25. It felt like a few minutes ago.
Yes, I can only agree, leading 12-4 in this fourth quarter for Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Coach Gregic said in that timeout that Jonko Jones wants to play herself, so we gotta focus on it. So coming out of the timeout and letting Jonko Jones to take this penetration and go for easy two is probably not what Coach Gregic will be happy from.
And Jones, Jonkel Jones has just come alive for Bosnia here in this second half. She had 5 points at halftime, 2 for 6. And now she has 19 points for Bosnia on 8 of 13 shooting to go along with 8 rebounds and 3 assists. She is averaging 17.5 points a game in the first 2 games and 15.5 rebounds per game. Babic kicks it out to Gambetta. Back to Babic. She loses the ball, but I believe a foul is going to be called on Eva Lisic, and that's going to be her 4th. There's 4 minutes and 32 seconds. What do? Keep her on the court, or do you take her out if you're the coach?
I don't know. I think Coach Grgic seems like trusting her player, but I might would have given her 1 or 2 minutes just to rest to decrease that risk of the 5th personal foul. But obviously it's up to everyone, and then it depends how Coach Grgic is gonna look at that situation. But I think from Babic, it has been great play because Duncan Jones has been the last possession. She has been posting up. We've seen great help from the weak side of Slovenia, and Marica Gajic was a little bit open, then the player dropped, so she decided to attack herself. Great play.
She's not able to convert the second free throw. No, Slovenia. Up 9. Oblak. Nice pass from Lisets, but Oblak turns the ball over, gets stuck in the air a little bit. And now Bosnia with another chance to cut into this lead. Damage to Jones.
And you know, such a smart play for Bosnia because Eva Lisets couldn't foul Janko Jones, and she ended up on her, defending her in that last minute. Look at that. She had to let her go if she wanted to stay in the game.
Oblak going out. Ana Maria Prezel checking in. Oblak fell on that last defensive possession and was slow to get up. Maybe tweaked her ankle a little bit. Hope it's nothing serious. I don't think it is. Baric gets it back. Skip pass to Prezel. Almost a turnover, shot clock winding down. Baric has to let it fly, and she's well off. And now Bosnia with another opportunity to cut into this lead. Jones!
And one!
Possible 4-point play, people! Bosnia making a comeback here in this 4th quarter. Don't go away. This game has got exciting. 76-80. Bosnia are coming back. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Jones with a big 3-pointer. Fouled on the shot. She makes it. Slovenia were up 25 points, Teresa. What has happened here in this end of the 4th quarter?
I think Bosnia has found the way to put the aggressive defense to force Slovenian to unforced errors or turnovers, and then they run quick breaks to get them back into the game. And what more, I think Janko Jones has put the heart the second half. We've been missing during the first half. Here we see some numbers. 58 shooting from 2 to 51, Bosnia and Slovenia. But you know what? Janko Jones, during the first half, she has only took 6 shots. Now, it's still 3.5 minutes to go on this 4th quarter, and she has already took 15 shots in total. So it just tells you how much she stepped into the game this second half for Bosnia and Herzegovina. And you know what? She has 24 points, 9 rebounds, so almost close to another double-double, considering that Marica Gajic already has double-double. So I think they have found the lost child in the second half against Slovenia.
Jones misses the 4-point play. Bosnia down 4. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Baric to Lisets. Lisets catches the ball. Jones there with another block. She wants the ball back, folks. Jones attacks. Tabic, turnover. Evans running. She passes off to Baric. Baric is fouled by number 4, Diera. So she's going to go to the free throw line to calmly shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, this is a great steal from Shanta Evans. And I think she could have finished herself. She had, and she had Babic on her. Look at that advantage in size. And it would have been most probably 2 easy points, but Nika Baric on the foul line for 2 free throws now.
Nika Baric misses the first. Exactly 3 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter.
And just to remind you, Bosnia and Herzegovina is playing for an extra day off, ending up in the first position on the group if they're gonna grab the win in today's game.
If Slovenia are able to win, it would make this group very interesting. Babic for a long three, it's no good. Friskovic with the rebound. Oblak back into the game, no surprise there. Almost a turnover by Oblak. Tavic playing with 4 fouls, but she has to be aggressive defensively. Friskovic for 3, it's off. Jones there. There's gonna be a foul. I'm not sure who it's on. I think it's on number 10. Maritza Gajic, who has been superb tonight for Bosnia.
Yeah, let me remind you, both teams in bonus now, so even if that was a rebounding foul from Maritza Gajic, now we see a Slovenian player on the free throw line for 2 from that distance.
So I think they're saying she didn't really make a play on the ball. I believe that's kind of one of those tough call situations. I mean, arms are flying, you're trying to go for the ball, so we'll see what they call here.
It's a hustle for rebound. So let's see what the official is gonna come out of. This is the advantage of obviously this technical tool to see what really happened. Yeah, and here you see as a confirmation that Maritza Gajic has committed her first personal foul, and Eva Lisets on a foul line shot for 2.
Lisets with that big first half, 13 points in the first half, 17 points here tonight. She misses her free throw. So that's now 2 missed free throw opportunities in the last couple possessions for Slovenia. Got to be able to hit your free throw shots at the end of the game if you want to win in the big tournaments. She's able to make her second. Now Bosnia, they don't need to get a score here. It would be very useful. Good defense by Evans. Dura penetrates, she finds Gajic. Gajic lets it go, and her three-point shot is good! She is on fire, folks!
She's 5-5 from the threes in today's game against Slovenia. Give her the ball.
Jones went for the steal, almost came up with it. Baric finds Friskovic. Friskovic back to Baric. Lisets, and the ball might be staying with Slovenia. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. 1 minute, 44 seconds left in this game. Bosnia 2-0 in Group C. Big win over Belgium. Slovenia, big win over Turkey. Jones with the block. Lisets gets it back. She drives and it's good. Slovenia had a hard time against Belgium. They lost 92 to 57. And that's Babic. She goes all the way. And it's a 3-point play. 1 possession game. 1 minute 20 to go. We need a big defensive stop here by Bosnia. Oblak to Lisets. Lisets is able to finish under the basket.
Yeah, that's been experiencedly played offense from Slovenia, not rushing their decision, really slowing it down, prepare position, isolated the small player, big player on the half court, and play simple pick and roll. And Babic has been there really late to cover these Lisets 2 points.
So a 5-point game here in Strasbourg, France. Group C, Bosnia Bosnia and Herzegovina against Slovenia. Only one timeout left for Bosnia, 0 for Slovenia. Possession arrow is for Bosnia. That's something important to think about. You know, if you have an opportunity at least to just get a jump ball, you know the ball is going to go back to you. So it's a 2-possession game, 81-86, 1 minute 12 to go. Do they need to go for a 3? Do they need to go for a 2? Or do they just need to get a score no matter what kind of a score it is? You want a good shot.
Like, if you're gonna focus and give the ball to Marica Gajic on 3, then I would tell you straight away that's a great 3-point shot because she's been 100% from that line today. But I think they still have time to quickly create something for easy points. Here, double-double for Junkin Jones, 24 points, 10 rebounds. So now, obviously, Bosnia coming out of timeout. Let's see what Coach Goyo drawn for his players to score quick 2 points or 3.
Gajic with the ball, hands it off to Djura. Djura attacks, almost turns it open, but Tabic is there. Her 3-point shot is off, but guess who's there on the offensive rebound? It's Gajic. Almost turns it over, but ball stays with Bosnia. There's 8 seconds left.
And this is
on the shot clock, 51.9 seconds, sorry.
Sorry, Shana, to disrupt, but I just wanted to say how important this offensive rebound is from Marica Gajic to give another possession offensively for Bosnia and Herzegovina to try to decrease that margin.
Jones, her 3-point shot is off. Friskovic there for the rebound. So good job there by Slovenia to not give up some points because, like you said, great offensive rebound. They had 2 opportunities to score, Bosnia. Now Slovenia with the ball. Slovenia have no timeouts, so they can't advance the ball. But you have a pretty experienced backcourt in Baric and Oblak. So a quick foul here by Bosnia. Babic picks it up. 81-86. It's funny because right now, Slovenia holding on to possibly winning this game, and you could almost call it an upset with how well Bosnia has played in the first 2 games. But at the beginning of the tournament, if someone had asked me, oh, what do you think about game day 3, Slovenia, Bosnia, I probably would have said, well, Slovenia have a little bit more experience, so on and so on. But now, this is almost the upset of this group.
I have to agree with you because obviously Bosnia has been really playing their heart off, and I think they have made really impression at this tournament. You know, they haven't been in the tournament for 22 years. And look at that, where we are now at this game 3 of women's EuroBasket. As you said, Bosnia is fighting for the first position in this group to advance straight into quarterfinals. So what a performance and what an impression of this Bosnian team at this championship.
Gajic for Bosnia, number 10, has been absolutely superb. She has 28 points, 10 of 11 shooting, 5 for 5 from 3-point range, 11 rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 38 evaluation. I'm not sure what more she could do. And then on the other end, we have Ava Lisitz, 22 points, 7 rebounds. She had 13 of those points in the first half. Elevator screen action here for Babic. Babic tries to create. 2-point jump shot, that's tough. And now Slovenia are gonna take as much time off the clock as they can. Take care of the ball, they don't wanna turn it over. There's about a 6-second shot clock and game clock differential. Oblak. Baric, her three-point shot is good. .8 seconds. Slovenia, their faces are still very serious. Gajic, can she add to her total tonight? She cannot. Turnover. 1.1 seconds. And what a game here, Group C in Strasbourg, France. Game day 3 of the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. Slovenia with a huge game. 10-point win, 81-91 over Bosnia. The game, the last, I would say, 2 minutes was really intense. It didn't feel like a 10-point game the last few minutes of this game. Slovenia did lead by 25 points at one point, but then Bosnia showed the heart. And they dug down and were able to come back and make this game exciting. What a game.
What a game. We're soon gonna see some numbers of this game. Slovenia has been shooting 50% from threes. What a number. And to be honest, I think that incredible first half from Slovenia, let's say incredible second quarter of Slovenia when they overplayed Bosnia 31-12 has been definitely the key moment of the game. Now when Bosnia has came into the game in the second half, when Jonathan Jones has scored 19 points in the second half, even though coach Grgic has said that they gotta focus on her because she wants to play and she's here to play for Bosnia, I think it has shown the experience of Slovenian players, especially on the backcourt, not only Eva Risec, but we have to mention also Nika Boric, 10 assists, 12 points, double-double for this point guard of Slovenia. Teja Oblak, 13 points, 11 assists, another double-double from Slovenian guard. And this combo together, you know, only them combined 21 assists out of 30 for Slovenia. So great game. Here we see some numbers. And also we see in Bosnian players sending greetings and big thank you to the fans of Bosnia who has came to support them. And even though they have lost, I still think they are the team to count on. Here we see top scorers, Gajic, 28. On the other hand, on the Slovenian side, 22 listed, Friskovac, 15. Jonathan Jones from Bosnia has had 24 points, 10 rebounds. So it has been a game of doubles, let's say. 2 on the Bosnian side, 2 on the Slovenia side.
Yeah, absolutely. Jonkel Jones, she was just huge for this Bosnia team in the second half. Let's check out some of these highlights from the second half because there are a lot of them. Gajic, almost a perfect game for Bosnia. There's not much more she could have done today, for her team to win. Unfortunately, it just wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, I think it hasn't been quite enough. And I think in the second half, if some of the outside players has contributed a little bit more, let's say, and they might have started that aggressive defense a little bit earlier, you know, they could have seen this game on their side. But I think, you know what, losing second quarter, 12-31, I think that's something what Bosnians will look up to, and not up to, but they will look at it and they definitely talk about it because the consistency at the EuroBasket is such important. Because, you know, here's a no weak teams, and if you're gonna have give up one quarter of the game, it could cost you that game. And that's what I think happened today for Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Yeah, basketball is such a game of runs, and that run by Slovenia, like you said in the second quarter, was difficult to overcome for Bosnia. But what a show, what an entertaining game we had here. First game of the day. I hope this is a sign of what's to come for the rest of the day here in Strasbourg, France.
Yeah, here's some highlights of Jonko Jones, who has woken up in that second half for Bosnia and Herzegovina, scoring, ended up 24 points, considering she had only 5 in the first half. That's a big, big step up. She ended up having 10 rebounds as well, so great double-double again, alongside with Marica Gajic.
And now you see it. Group C, Slovenia 2-1, Bosnia and Herzegovina 2-1, Belgium 1-1, Turkey 0-2. Next up, Turkey takes on Belgium. This group has become interesting, folks. Well, from Shona Thorburn and Teresa Brandtlebrad, we will see you next up shortly, so don't go far. What a game here in Strasbourg, France. Game day 3, FIBA Women's EuroBasket. See you soon.